Welcome back to our Caution May Contain Nerds broadcast of D&D. If you notice on our screen, we actually have a title for it now, because I just had to think of something random, and I went with the Ankapur Woes, because we are in Ankapur and a lot of woes are happening.
Athletes aren't just born. They're
You're
molded
welcome.
from the core. A core that's the
And I have
difference
an ad
maker,
playing
game
in my-
changer, world shocker. Hard work
my,
makes the
earphones
athlete,
right now.
but the edge of a
Awesome.
Core i7 processor
Let
makes
me
you
use.
unstoppable.
There we go. Anyway, so, where we last left off, we had a wonderful little battle in some warehouses. We tried, or the players, except for Casey, tried to be all stealthily and enter into the warehouse, but being in character, Casey went through the window and caused the death of one dude. I think David killed another one.
Sure did.
Yeah, I think it was a stab through the back of the throat, if I remember correctly.
You remember correctly.
I remember correctly. I think Casey's was bisected, just in half.
Yeah, I pretty kicked that dude's butt.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And the last guy, after seeing his friends murdered, was scared into submission and is in the corner just trying to survive.
Thanks to Gardo.
Thanks to Gardo and his not so happy teammates. When we finished off, there was an arrow being shot through the last little doorway. I think it hit Brad's character, Broxton, in the leg.
It might have.
I healed him though.
You did heal him.
Oh, he laid the hands on me. Yeah, he did.
And then when we threw a
Good
light
touch. The hands, it's not a good thing.
into that room, we saw it was Carrick Brindlewood, the man who actually sent you guys to the warehouse to begin with. That backstabbing son of a bitch.
He gonna get it.
So now that we're back in, let's do quick introductions. Obviously, I'm Ryan. I run this Twitch page, Caution May Contain Nerds, as well as the not so regularly updated podcast that's supposed to go hand in hand with it.
Yeah, what happened to that last week?
I started a new job and
Ooh,
had to be there at the same time we planned on recording.
that's a thing.
That is a thing. So first up, Brad, introduce yourself and your character.
All right, I am Brad, and I play Broxton Bronzebottom, dwarf cleric extraordinaire at your service. Well, yes, quite.
All right, Casey.
I'm Casey, and I play as Gardo Maprog, a apparently now chaotic neutral half-orc paladin that likes to FS up.
Yes, he does. And last but not least, David.
Hey, I'm David. I am playing Oswin Gnarlhorn, a halfling rogue who's apparently very unperceptive and very unhappy with Gardo and his shenanigans.
And if you notice, we were down yet another player. They will be back, I believe, actually next week. Both.
Do we start getting people back next week?
I believe we do start getting our people back next week. If I get my thoughts out. Aubrey and Jeff are supposed to be back next week, maybe the week after. Just vacations they had, planned before we started this. I can't fault them. But they will return. We will see this full little bottom screen filled up with faces once more. So, an attempt to try to, I guess, explain what Jeff's character, Maros, if I can get my words out, is doing. He's kind of just coddling the dude that's crying in the corner, just making sure he doesn't go anywhere. Keeping him there for interrogation later. Yay. We're going to finish up this battle, and we're just going to go with the turn order that's already there. So we're going to start with Broxton Bronzebottom.
Broxton Bronzebottom. All right. Can I see that butthole from where I'm standing?
Not from where you're standing, but you can see the light shining in. The only one that can actually probably really see him would be Oswin.
All right. I'm gonna. So, can I take some of my movement to step into the room and be like, surprise, and then step out of the way by completing my movement and therefore not getting shot again?
You can attempt to do that. I can't.
I mean, I'm just gonna like move, do my thing, and then with the rest of my movement, step back or something.
All right.
Like,
David,
so
did you hit pocket?
if I go 1, 2, and I'm right there, I should totally be able to see the butthole, right?
You can totally see the butthole, but the butthole can totally see you.
Yeah, I get that, but it's my turn right now,
It is.
and
But who's to say? Who's to say he doesn't have a ready to action?
That's a thing that could happen. Who knows? Let's find out. I'm gonna do my first level spell, the Guiding Bolt.
The guiding bolt.
Does 15 hit him?
I will let you know in a second because I did not pull up his shit.
Nice going, Reed.
Because I'm a wonderful DM. And yes, a 15 does indeed hit him.
Yes. Okay, so the Guiding Bolt's really awesome. I shot a flash of light towards him,
All right.
and on hit he takes 4d6 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Alrighty then.
I'm gonna click on this thing here. It tells me I did 19 damage.
Jesus fucking Christ! Did you just do
Killed
max? Did you do max damage?
4, 4, 6, and 5.
We need him alive, Brad.
We have one alive, and I was just trying to make it easier. I was trying to make it easier for everybody to hit. Well, I didn't jump in the window.
There can only be one Gardo in this party.
This is Gardo's fault.
I was more going for the effect. I didn't realize I was gonna murder his face.
You killed him, Brad.
Oh.
Like you just.
Did he explode? Is he
Now we
like
have no
unconscious?
lead. We have nowhere to go from here. I mean, it kind of works out perfect since Maros isn't here, but now we know nothing and have no one to talk to about it. You killed Osmond.
We don't. We don't know if he's dead. Brian didn't say he's dead yet. What if he had 20 hit points?
I haven't been able to breathe because he only had 16 hit points.
Oh, he dead.
So I accidentally blew a hole through his torso. My bad. We still got the one that's peeing himself in the corner. It's gonna be okay.
That's true.
But he better know something.
You're gonna have to be a nimble DM.
Oh goddamn! You know what? Out of spite, he had 20 hit points. Just...
Okay.
It's true, I heard it.
Mortally wounded.
He has one hit. Guys, I got him.
Sure.
That was the
relax
most
now.
anticlimactic thing I was expecting. Like, I expected more.
Well,
God damn.
Whoops.
I can't fault you for it though. You did what was.
now we have a lot more time to do more with this with the next 2 hours, so that's kind of good.
Yeah. All right. Well, this dude has 1 hit point left. He is very, very stunned.
My turn, right?
Yes, it is. Would you like?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So
Are you gonna
Grab
time-
him?
sorry.
Are you gonna tie him up or something?
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to make him immobile so he can't do anything with his crossbow. I mean, he's stunned, so he can't. So yeah,
But
I'm going to
Also
tie him
bleeding
up.
out.
roll a strength check with advantage, just because.
Actually, hold on. No, I don't even want to do that. You know what? I'm going to be really chaotic neutral right now.
Uh-oh.
No, it's nothing.
Okay.
You know what? Someone's got to be the good guy this game, apparently.
You just disemboweled a man.
Oh, you did.
So I'm actually gonna do my lay on hands, on him to give him some help.
How
so he
how many times can you use that per day?
Oh wait, yeah. Well, I thought only. No, it's not. It's. I can use it more than once per day. I can continue to use it until I'm out of points. I think.
Mm-hmm. He can use it up to the amount of however many points he has allocated to it.
So I can give him 1 health, pretty much. Since I'm only a level 1, it's like 1 times D5 or. Let me just look at my sheet. I'm sorry.
I think you had 5 or 6 because you gave me like 4 last time. I think.
Yeah, let me just look here. Where's my lay on hands? Yeah, times D5. Paladin level, I'm a level 1. So yeah, I can give him 1 point.
You can give him 1
point
hit
to
point.
spare. Yeah, so I'm gonna give him 1 point. I'm gonna just soothe his burning flesh from where the bolt struck him.
You're a nice guy.
Numbing him, so he'll be able to actually tell us something instead of writhing around on the floor in pain at 1 health.
just so we're clear, I do have a spell where he to have been at 0 hit points. I would have been able to like stabilize him.
He would have been at -3 if I would have just followed my own character.
I said 0. I said at 0.
Alright, so he has 2 hit points left. He's still dazed because he got hit by that giant ass spell. Are you just gonna leave him there after? We're out of initiative. Because that's just
Tie him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie him up. You said I have to roll a strength check, so let me do that.
and roll it with advantage because you did. He is dazed as all hell.
And guiding bolt.
With a 23, with a nat 20. All right, you tie him up. You hog tie him.
I don't want to hog tie him. That's a little cool. I put him in a chair and I tie his hands behind his back and his legs to the chair legs.
All right, I'll accept that.
I'm not gonna hog tie him.
Yeah,
On the chair.
I mean, are you gonna go the Casino Royale route and get another knot to start hitting him in the nuts with?
Oh Jesus! That's even cruel for Garden. No,
But it's not cool for Oswin.
I just tie him up, and let's see here. So I guess do I get to have dialogue with him, or did I waste my action? Like,
No,
can I talk to
we're
him?
kind of out of initiative, so it's
Okay.
Yeah.
anyone
So,
can do whatever they want. But you still got the other guy that's kind of crying in the corner in the other room
Okay.
as well.
Deceiver! Backstabber! How could you do this to us? What gives you the right?
I gotta collect myself now. What's his name? Carrick looks at you like, and I only did what I needed to do.
Who said you needed to do this? I guess you guys can walk in the room since we're out of initiative.
I'm just kind of peeking in.
I'm blocking the door.
My
Alright,
prophet said so.
Who do you serve?
I serve myself.
So you're a prophet to yourself? That's really arrogant of you.
I think he meant the other kind of profit.
No, it's money-wise profits.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I was also confused.
All right, I'm gonna roll an intimidation check.
Okay.
Do I succeed?
Goddamn. That's a very good intimidation.
Tell me what you know, or I will take your balls and shove them up your ass. And then you will shit out your balls, and I will shove your balls that you shat out down your mouth.
That's okay. He kind of gets a little nervous at
That's
that.
a
He's like,
successful intimidation check.
Yeah.
That's pretty intimidating. If you have a 6'8" half orc telling you that he's gonna rip your balls off and shove them up your ass, you're gonna tell him.
you kind of
shit.
believe him that. He's like, I don't want my balls in my ass.
Loading accent.
What?
A minute ago, he was like, "I did what I had to," and then he was like, "I don't want my balls in me ass."
He's intimidated right now. He's intimidated.
He's scared. You people asking questions. It's ruining my business.
In the one day we asked questions, we
Yes.
ruined your business.
This dude
Oh,
is
wow.
I intimidate the life out of him, and that's what he tells me. That's like, I'll let Oscar take over.
Yeah, Oscar's much more dry. He just goes and looks at the corner.
I go brood in a corner.
A brute in a corner. Would Oswald like to say anything to him?
Oh, that. Talking to me?
Yeah, you're Oscar. You're Oscar.
Oh, boy. Well, why did we have to go through all of this? Why didn't you just murder us in the bar?
Having it look... Well, shit. Give me 1 second. Having it look like you bastards broke in gives me the right for self-defense.
I see. Well, you're definitely going to help us now, because it seems like you're in a bit of a compromising situation. And
I do indeed like my balls attached where they are.
Yeah, he's hulking in the corner right now, but he could be intimidating at any moment, and I do not want to have to call him back over. I swear to you, I do not. So, why don't you give us some actual relevant information? Oh, I'm so unpersuasive. I'm vaguely persuasive.
You're vaguely. How much
If my words do not soothe you, also know that you're bleeding out in the warehouse floor, so weigh your words carefully.
And you pissed off a half orc.
And you pissed off a half orc. I mean,
He shouts from the corner.
Brooding.
let me think how I want to respond to this. How much information I want to give you. 13. There are those who want. What is Mars? A half elf? What is he?
Yeah, no, he's a half elf.
There are some who want the half elf dead. And you just fell right into our lap. It's what better way?
What has Morrow's done that deserves this? How do we get wrapped up in that?
I don't ask questions. They give me money.
That's it. This guy's not talking. I'm gonna torture him.
Wait, hold on. I can just do this. I want to roll insight to see how much of a truth he's like telling us.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Never mind.
Nat 1.
Torture his balls. Never mind. I did my best.
With a Nat 1, Broxton thinks that he is telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Strength check.
This guy seems like he's trustworthy, guys. I don't know what your problem is.
Say goodbye to your balls, Carrick.
He's gonna die.
Well,
I'm torturing him, not hurting him. I'm gonna keep him alive.
Well, torture him without doing 2 hit points worth of damage. Good luck. Ready, go.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought, why can't you just why can't I just do I have to do? Okay.
I mean, you're doing.
I think
as
you're
long as you
doing
use a
non-lethal.
weapon, you're doing non-lethal damage.
There you go. See, I'm using my
And if you
hands to
knock him
grab
out-
his balls.
What are you doing to his balls?
I'm grabbing his balls fiercely.
Jesus Christ!
Presumably, you're lifting him off the ground like that.
I hope you didn't want to have children, Carrick. They're going to be hearted babies.
I already have 12.
Well, you'll never want a 13th after this.
Oh, powder away.
So we're going to have a dozen new enemies when you rip his balls off and shove them down his throat? Up his button. My bad.
On the ground, and his balls are facing me, and I'm pretty much reaching over and just lifting them slowly away from his body.
What is wrong with you?
Everything.
That sounds almost tender.
Do you know where I've been, Garrick?
You said I should be chaotic neutral. I'm being chaotic neutral.
That's not. That's evil as fuck.
But I can do really good things
You
too.
can.
I'm just choosing to be evil right now.
You can.
You don't know where I've been, Garrick.
Derek, we're all freaked out by how awful Gardo is. We're violent,
God!
sociopathic.
Oh my god!
Don't let us keep having him do
Still
things.
want to hold back information, Carrick? Do you have anything to say?
They don't tell me anything.
Who's they?
Who's they, or I will take your balls and shove them up your ass.
He's consistent.
Yeah, he's that. I've never asked for names.
Where did you meet them?
How do you get a hold of
Where
them?
else do I meet people?
Wait,
Will they
which
come back?
bar? The squirting unicorn
You better
or
tell me something useful.
drowned
or
rat was
these
where we met him.
balls will be
the greasy
gone.
weasel? Okay.
You know,
Greasy weasel.
having three people talk at once makes it kind of hard to figure out who I'm answering.
Sorry. You better tell me something useful, or these balls will be removed from your person.
I told you all I know. They came to my bar. They asked for...
What did they look like?
Get my words out. They looked rich. Very rich. That's why we did
White?
business.
White, black, dwarf, elf. Ugh, elf.
Were you to meet these assailants after you killed us?
I like that word you just made up.
Assailants. Assailants is not a made-up word.
Assailians?
It's assailants.
Assailants, whatever. It's Gardo, okay?
Gardo.
Say to me.
Casey's role playing.
Well, seriously, were you set to meet these guys after you completed your task?
They were to drop off more gold at a drop point.
What was
You
this
better
drop
tell me
point?
this drop point right now, or I'm gonna drop your balls off.
He gives you that information because you're squeezing his balls pretty tightly. I don't
Good.
have that information off the top of my head right now, but he gives you that information.
All right.
Good enough.
I let go of his balls, and I let's see, not lethal damage again.
Oh, if you're doing
Okay.
what are you trying?
I caressed him. I wanted to slap him, but instead I just stroke his cheek gently.
Yes, you do.
It's also been more intimidating.
Yeah, you're a half-orc. That's kind of intimidating thing. Are you doing a false soothing like there?
Yeah, something, no, like backhand, like back of the, like, you know, like the. I'll see you later.
Is he still tied up?
Yes, he is.
He's very much so, yeah, and he's on his back with his legs in the air, facing the ceiling.
And we're just gonna leave him?
Yeah, we're gonna leave him. We still got pee pants over here to deal with.
Okay. Before we're done with this room, what's he got in his pockets? He's got anything cool on him? Can we look for that shit?
Roll me a. Is there a
Can
search?
David take his crossbow?
Sure. Roll me perception.
Alright. I'll have a look around the room.
Perception or investigation? I guess perception.
Whatever one you got is higher.
I'm gonna go with perception. Hey David, find all the stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking. Alright, what do I see?
All right.
Nope, I don't see shit. I see balls that I brutally
Misfigure.
destroyed. Destroyed balls.
That's good handiwork right there.
You actually see in the corner, you see a small little, probably like a 2x4 box with a lid on it. It looks like a chest, but very ornate. Just kind of just a wooden box. But something
He
about
ran into the corner.
something about it catches your eye. I do not have a DM guide, do I? Fuck. All right, roll me a percentile. So of D100.
Nice. No, well.
I mean, all right. You find 64 gold in there. There you
Tight.
go.
Does David? Do you want to take his crossbow? If not, I'm going to take it, and I'll probably give it to Maros next time we see him. You're muted. David. You're muted.
Yeah. Well, what more needs to be said?
Do you
You
want
do what you need to do with it.
You don't want it?
Well, didn't you say you wanted to give it to, like, Maros?
I was going to give it to Maris if you didn't want it, but this could be a nice
okay.
crossbow.
Well, let me pick up and examine it and take a look at its stats. I mean, what are we looking at for a crossbow?
It's just a standard ass crossbow.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't have one, do you? So if you want one, you have a ranged weapon. You are.
Yeah, I have my short bow, which failed me woefully.
Well, there you go. So if you want to add that to your character sheet of shit you have,
Well, if he has a short bow, we should give Maros the crossbow.
Yeah.
Or he can.
They're sort of the same, right?
Kinda, yes.
I mean, or he could give Maros the short bow.
Oh shit! Actually, I think that halflings are really good with crossbows, so maybe I'm going to take that. Actually, now I think about it.
There you go.
Boom, boom.
Oh, it's a
Ooh.
sling, but who uses slings? Never mind.
Hey, do it.
Halfling.
All right,
You do
so
you.
I'm still very. Yeah.
So did he just had a crossbow on him, the bad guy? He didn't have anything else on him?
He's also wearing chainmail. If anyone wants that.
I already have
chainmail. And halflings, that would just weigh David down, so that's useless.
Yeah, it's not loud.
So yeah, that's pretty much all you had on him.
He has no gold on him. We just had it in the chest.
Just what was in the chest.
Gotcha. Cool beans.
No false bottoms.
Okay, let's go get Pee Pants. Oh my goodness, he walked through the wall.
So yeah, Pee Pants is still in the corner. He's in a puddle of his own urine
And tears.
and tears.
I slapped him pretty hard.
Oh.
Non-lethal damage with my fists.
All right, well, yeah, you backhand him. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
if you would have done it any harder, someone would have needed to put some baby powder on and pimp slap.
All right, so
So you kind of shock him out of his daze.
okay. Let's see here.
What do you want from me?
Nice. Bow.
All right.
Tell me everything that you know about Carrick's bosses.
I thought you said Carrick's balls for a second.
What color is my underwear?
Like, I legit, oof. You can tell where my mind's at. He actually doesn't really know much about Carrick's bosses because as far
These
as
are the worst bad dudes ever. They don't know
well,
anything.
on his Carrick, let's go a quick rundown. Carrick considers himself the boss. He will do anything for money, and they just hired him to do a job.
All right, well, I'm going to persuade this guy to give me... What does he have on him?
Also,
Like, I'm
real
just
quick,
going to persuade him to give me all of his stuff.
This dude just thinks that Carrick is the man, and that's, they're just underlings. They don't know shit.
Okay, well, I'm just going to persuade him to give me everything that he has on him of value.
Are you going to persuade him or intimidate him?
Persuade him.
Oh.
It's like, hey, you don't want
I like
to...
to that argument.
Okay, let's see. How am I gonna... So we could do this with me, threatening to grab your balls and take them off and shove them up your ass. Or you could just be a smart dude and save yourself and your balls the mutilation and just give me the stuff.
If you promise to leave me alone.
Yeah, I'll leave you alone if you'd never come back here and never try to harm us and give me everything of value that's on your person right now. It's a fair deal for you.
Harm you? You came and attacked us.
Well, you started it.
You jumped in the window.
No.
You jumped in the window.
I was just we were in here cleaning up and you charged in.
No, I charged in and killed your friend. You attacked my friends. I had no quarrel with you, sir.
You started the quarrel when you attacked and killed my friend. He was
Do you want your balls or not?
He was supposed to be the best man at my wedding.
Well, best man, schmest man. Take your pick right now. We can do this the easier way or the sans balls way.
The sans balls way. He begrudgingly, roll me another persuasion.
Another one?
Yeah, roll me one more. Just because I want to watch this be a net one. Oh no. He agrees to give you some of his stuff.
All right, I definitely want his weapons. And what is he wearing versus what's on him? Like, what's like?
They're just guards. They just got leather armor on. Just a leather jerkin. Some
Okay, I take
garbs.
off his shoes and I destroy them.
Destroy them?
Yep. So he can't chase after us.
Fair enough.
People do that.
You're a horrible person.
I'm not a horrible person. I'm horrible to people that wrong me and mine.
Technically, he was just minding his own business in a warehouse where he came in through a window, killed his friends, and then stole his shoes. I have no problem with all this. I've come out ahead here, but I figured Broxton as a man of the faith. But if
I can't believe any of this is happening, and I'm just glad that we didn't kill 2 of them. I've been sitting here waiting for somebody to pop off and kill him. I've got my hand out waiting to heal. The next person he starts to attack.
Fine. Well, I'll be good. Won't do anything. Not gonna hurt you.
Not gonna freak out, man.
If I see you again, balls. Remember that. And I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna go over there, and then I'm gonna hop back out the window I came in.
All right.
I was gonna go out the door. I'll meet Gardo outside.
Cool. I'm gonna walk out with them.
As you just leave you leave the crying man in the corner and the guy with his mutilated balls in the room.
Well, you removed him. You left Maris in there.
There.
Okay.
Maris goes
All right.
home.
And we couldn't kill Garrick.
Well, that was nice. I had a great time.
Why did you do that?
Well, you were insulting of my intelligence. I don't appreciate being taken for a fool.
Hey, look over there. You missed it. It was just there a second ago.
Well, just because I'm stupid doesn't mean I can't kick ass.
No, that's been well established now.
Yeah, you are super good at
I'm noticing something here. What is this mysterious note that I have found? This note that Gardo has kept secret from his compatriots.
Hold on.
Damn, I don't have a mysterious note.
You don't have a mysterious note. Casey has a mysterious note.
Gardo can't even read.
I can read, just the big words are what confuse me.
All right.
Gotta say I'm impressed.
Can you see?
You are all in great danger. The clergy knows what you seek. Watch your butts.
Did it say butts, Gardo?
I mean, it's close enough.
Would you like to share it with anyone else so they can see so they can read it?
I read it aloud. Oh, okay. I guess I'll do like I display it and I show it and it actually says backs.
I was just gonna click edit so everyone else and let everyone else see it.
Okay. Good. There you go.
Boom. So now everyone
There
can
it
see
is.
it in their notes.
Uno momento for me.
Gardo is
The
overcome.
clergy?
The clergy.
Who is the clergy in this town? Is there a predominant church or temple?
Roll me a.
You holy men are all dirty.
Sorry, this water is like really bringing.
I
back
bathed
life.
yesterday.
Roll me a religion check, there, Broxton. If you're gonna ask that type of question.
Ooh, is it Paylor? Is it my clergy that knows what I seek?
No.
Let's hope it's not Paylor or Bahamut because they sound like they're pretty bad guys.
I don't know if that's a bread.
Give me un momento, because I did not prepare because I'm a dickhole.
Ooh.
It is. Let's see if I can pronounce this correctly. Kelimvor is the predominant, not really predominant, but it's because the town itself usually is equal amongst them all. But lately, it's been Kelimvor. And since you rolled high enough, I'll explain who Kelimvor is for those who don't know.
Awesome.
I have it right here.
He is the god of the dead.
Ooh.
Kalimvor with like a K?
Yes.
And the judge of the damned.
Hey, just give me all the letters in a row.
Kelemvor. I'll type it out in the group chat for you.
Kelimvor, god of the dead.
God of the dead.
Nasty piece of work.
He is a lawful evil god. And you know
Lovely. Okay.
his symbol to be it's an upright skeleton arm holding balanced scales.
See.
Yes.
That's kind of dumb.
Right there.
Gardo's not impressed. How can a
Gardo's,
skeleton arm hold up scales?
Gardo's not impressed
What's
by
your
anything.
god like?
Yeah, what's Palor's symbol?
Palor's symbol?
Yeah.
Palor's probably really badass looking.
I think it's a sun.
Oh, the sun.
It
I
is.
sent it to you before.
It almost like a chakram. I like it. Oh no, I like this one. I'm
Nope.
gonna share
Palem's
this
symbol.
one.
Palem's symbol is the sun.
No, yeah, it is. But look at this dude. It's pretty badass, son.
A pretty badass sun. Well, let's.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
That's pretty cool. Gotta say.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
I'm gonna open it up in normally so other people can for our viewers to be able to see it.
Cool.
Well,
That is the symbol of Palor, people. At least the one Casey found, and that's actually not that bad. That's kind of badass.
Oh,
Ho! Alright. So, now that we're back on track, kinda. So, yeah,
Okay.
you know
I took my notes.
who the... It's been like a recently uprising of people worshipping Kelemvor. Oswin, you kind of also know this, just because you live in the town. You kind of see the happenings of the town or the city, really. You've noticed that people lately have been praising its name, a little bit more often recently. It also comes back with that whole people have been seeing their lost loved ones just coming back out of nowhere.
God. So if this shit town wasn't bad enough.
Yeah, that's why it's called the Ankapur Woes.
A god of death
so
means
sorry guys.
not good for no man.
Talk for one moment. As Gardo here, we are just we're not gonna forget that while Carrick didn't give us much, he did say that there were rich men that had hired him to take care of us and Meros. So while I know we are going and moving on from that for now.
Oh, we're not moving on from that. We're just processing new information.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Yeah, we're watching our backs now, slash our butts.
Slash our butts.
But I think we should strike while the iron is hot. Well, Carrick's
Our bottoms.
Okay. Well,
did Carrick say that there was a recent drop-off coming that we could try and intercept?
Yes,
yeah,
yes, he
but
did.
Maybe that's something that we should get on.
but where he didn't say where though.
He did give us the location.
He
He did.
told you guys the location. I just didn't say what it was, just because it's.
Oh right. So I think it was something like the fat
drunk.
wench.
Yeah.
He said the fat maid rather. The fat maid.
The pimply weasel.
I like the fat maid.
I'm just
Those aren't even
changing the
close
name of
anymore.
every bar.
Wait,
I think we're just picking a new bar.
It's not going to be the drunken rat because that's not his bar.
Drowned rat. Oh, I thought
It
he
was
had
the oily wimp weasel.
I
It's
thought
not
the
going
whole
to be.
thing was that like he kind of lorded over the shit
If
bar.
it was,
Yeah,
but
the
if it was one of those, then why wouldn't have Ryan just given us the name?
It's
If
just
it was
true.
one of those two.
The top is not at his tavern. It's not. It's outside of town in some little forest cove.
I
See,
say
that's
we
the
go to the
place where
same
you
little
drop
forest
things.
cove in.
Let's investigate. I'm definitely glad that we have you with us to tear some more limbs. Hopefully, it will not come to that.
Who, me?
Oh yes,
Oh, thanks, pal. I'm glad
Yeah.
you're here too, little man.
good muscle.
Small brain,
I-
big muscle.
Must take the blood a long time to get all the way up there.
All right, so
Barely.
can we?
I
Are we going to swap
That's a
out
good
to,
halfling joke.
to the
I'm like
world?
dying over here.
All right, Casey, you got to say that again. Sorry.
Are we going to swap out to the world map here?
I
Because they don't
can.
walk through the city.
We're not going to the docks anymore. We're leaving to go to the small cove in the woods tavern.
Yeah, give me un momento.
I thought it was just a cove now.
I have a question. Is there a way for us to walk through town in a way to like find out if someone's following us before we like go where we're going?
If you
Oh yeah,
Let's
there
just,
were
yeah.
those two dudes following us. That's right.
if you roll perception or survival checks, sure.
All right. Well, here's my perception check. Or should I go survival, guys? What do you think?
I forgot how to add the world map back into the background.
Not bad.
Perception or survival? Well, I mean, like,
If you're not trained, they're both going to be the same. But
I would do perception. I mean, like, you're not like lighting a fire or anything like that. Like, these people aren't about, like, I'm assuming they're not about to attack us. There's no one here except for Professor Pea Pants over there.
Professor P Pants. Let's delete him from here. Boom. So, there we go.
I'll roll a perception too, just in case I, for whatever reason, notice anything. Hey,
What you roll? Let's see. You rolled an 18. You were more perceptive than the dwarf.
man, for like being a bumbling idiot, I am terrible at it. I am the smartest
he's
idiot.
just up higher than me, so he can see for a good.
That's a good point.
That's a good way to describe it. Yeah, sure.
Oh wow, double 14, David. Nice.
That has to count for something, right?
That doesn't count for shit.
Yeah, doubles means you can roll again.
I love this game.
What do you think this is? All right, you don't actually notice anyone following you guys out of town. Everything kind of seems relatively quiet. Then again, it is nighttime at this point, so it could just be quiet, or it could just, not noticing that it's quiet. You never know.
Even criminals sleep.
Criminals do indeed have to sleep sometimes. This is true. So you guys are leaving town, correct?
For now, we will probably return to it, but we have to.
Yeah, we're gonna go
If
stake
it's
out
getting to about the time that we need to be there,
small.
we should try and get there early at least.
All right, so you guys can head towards once I get this map back up in there, up in this bitch.
Ooh, snap!
We in this
Ooh,
bitch.
snap!
We in this bitch.
Are you guys ready for this?
We in this bitch.
Gardo's not gonna be so stupid.
Oh, it's
That's
not
it.
tasting. All right, we're just going to pretend the map is there for right now,
Oh no.
because I can't get the map to paste on there. Kind of sucks.
That's okay.
But yeah, you guys are heading just outside of town. It's not like you guys are going, super far into the Nethers. It's just probably about a few hours walk outside of town. If you would like to, we'll go with that.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So we're staking out. We're staking out in the woods, right?
Yes.
And we know the specific place of the drop off, right? Like we know exactly where they're gonna put this shit.
You know it within probably about 20 meters, 20, 30 meters of where it is. So yeah, pretty close.
20, 30 meters.
So we left in enough time to get there early, right?
Yes, you did.
So they're all right.
So
And I can guide them
I
through the
have.
city twice as fast.
Say that again.
It takes us half the time to travel the city with me around, as it would normally imagine. So we have time. We even stopped for a beignet.
Oh, then yeah.
How about that?
I'm
I
really
like
more.
mine with a little bit of flour on it, or powdered sugar.
I like a little chocolate. But anyway,
Okay, so it would be dumb for me because you said within 20 or 30 meters. I do have a hunting trap that I could put down to snare one of these guys.
You do.
I have an idea.
I am an outlander. An outlander that gives me one hunting trap.
All right.
I want to talk to my guys here though because the thing's there.
I'm trying to make it. Ooh, that's horrible looking.
So what is our end game here, boys? Do we want to ID these guys and let them go? Do we want to try to make a stand against them here?
I would assume that we are not going to find the person in charge at this moment.
Yeah.
Right.
You want to further
So
piece
we
the
want
puzzle.
to capture and interrogate the most important, intelligent-looking one, I suppose.
Hmm.
We don't even know how many are coming.
This is true. You do not.
My plan would be to have Oswind as the shadiest and also most able to run the fuck awayest
Mhm.
from bad guys.
Able to fuck run away.
Be out in the open at first.
Well,
For-
I have
to do the
stealthy,
talking?
I'm also persuasive, so I will.
Yeah. You're the most talky of all of us.
I'm climbing up in a tree.
With that 21, yes, you are.
Okay, cool. Gardo's in the tree. That's going to be a whole lot of fun later. But he gets the gist of the plan. We only want them to really see you at first and talk to you. Gardo will be above you in the tree, so when you need to do your sneak attacking, Gardo will be like, "Bah!" and you'll be able to hit him. And anybody that's within 5 feet of you, of an enemy,
Right, shift focus.
yeah, you'll be able to like team up. And I can. Is there like a rock behind us, or something? I can just be behind something for me to be behind
There's some
a little
where
bit
are we?
off the path.
There's some shrubbery.
Hmm.
And
A shrubbery.
There's shrubbery and other trees.
Okay, but enough to like hide me sort of from vision, but keep me close enough to be able to see them and like help.
Terrible times we
Um,
live in when men can say knee to defenseless women.
If you want, all of you roll. Whatever one's higher, roll either stealth or survival to see how well of a camouflage you make yourself.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Broxton, you definitely make yourself a little camouflage.
I don't have to do that since I'm in a tree, right? They're not just going to see some big half orc in a tree.
Well, it's nighttime, so no, they're probably not.
Cute.
He just didn't. He wanted to hide behind something. I told him to make something to hide behind.
Hey, come to the grove, you guys. Come to the grove.
So yeah, that way we can all.
Well, I'm
The,
supposed to be the tiny little bait, right? So I didn't even need to be stealthy in this particular situation.
This is
But I can scope out the situation.
You can.
Because maybe we don't need to fight right away. Maybe you can just talk to them,
Yeah, yeah.
and then if not, we drop Gardo on them. Literally, we just drop him.
All right.
All right.
We should set up a keyword for you to say when you want to drop a Gardo.
I don't know. What was the one from that Tom Cruise movie? Fidelio. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
I forgot the word.
We don't. We didn't come up with a word yet.
That one.
It doesn't matter. Like whatever it is, I forgot it.
You don't get to decide that.
Oh, okay. Well, do I remember it at 9?
What? That's a 10.
No, that's a 10. That's already got your -1 factored in. You got 11. 10's usually good enough.
Out of 10.
For something
What
like
I'll do for this when they give you the word, and whenever they say that safe word or whatever, I'm gonna have you roll pretty much just a D2, like heads or tails. You
Okay.
remember or don't. Might just be in your own little world.
But what's our keyword? So I know it too, because I'll also need to know it.
I don't know. Hot sandwich? I don't know.
Panini.
Do you have any
I'm
ideas,
into it.
Braxton? Panini. All right.
Panini is a great word.
All right. On that note, we're going to take like a quick little 5-minute break, and when we come back, we will let this hopefully play out the way the players would like it to. We will be back shortly.